Hello, my fellow Nigerians. The militant at it again. Serious tension erupts as dreaded Niger Delta militants give Tinubu critical demands, see dangerous actions they vow to take. This development was conveyed in a statement jointly signed by the group's leaders, General Godspower, alias Border King, General Tingas, and Black General, alias Obong Ekpe, and was made available to Sahara reporters on Friday. The militants accused the government of selling Nigerian properties in the Bakassi Peninsula to Cameroon due to what they described as dubious and self-centered actions of the Nigerian leadership. This, they said, had left them marginalized and stripped of their rights in a region they have long considered their home. The group outlined their conditions the people of the Bakassi Peninsula face, citing health challenges, educational setbacks, rampant infectious diseases, and the pollution of farmlands. They also criticized the manner in which crude oil from their region is allegedly sold by individuals to other nations for personal gain without reinvesting the profits back into the community. We, the Niger Delta root dwellers of Bakassi Peninsula, are not just a name for prank, but we are illustrations, are men of integrity, not slaves or sea pirates. Since 1st October 1960, we were free from the hands of the so-called white men, and never in our lives are we going to put ourselves in those shoes of captivity again, the statement reads. The root dwellers expressed frustration over the Nigerian government's neglect, claiming that while they treat Cameroonians who enter Nigerian territory with hospitality, they are treated as intruders. When they travel to Cameroon, they allege that properties that once belonged to Nigerians in Bakassi have been sold to Cameroonian authorities, further insulating them. The statement also addressed the issue of amnesty granted by the Nigerian government to former militants in the Niger Delta. While the amnesty program was initially welcomed, the road dwellers claim it has become unequal, with some benefiting from it while others are left out. They express their dissatisfaction, stressing that the current arrangement has not improved the livelihoods of many in the Bakassi Peninsula. The group called on President Tinubu and the Cross River State Governor to urgently reassess their approach towards the region, warning that failure to meet their demands could lead to disastrous consequences. Especially, they demanded that every member of the Niger Delta root dwellers receive tangible benefits at the end of each month as a way to ensure fairness and provide a suitable livelihood for the people of Bakassi. If not, we will put attack on all the oil installations and no business transaction will take place in this border again, the statement declared. The Bakassi Peninsula, an oil-rich region, has long been a flashpoint of attention following its cession from Nigeria to Cameroon in 2008 after a ruling by the International Court of Justice. Despite the ICJ decision, many in the area continue to feel alienated and abandoned by both Nigeria and Cameroon, fueling unrest and grievances that have festered over the years. The Niger Delta road dwellers, in closing, called on the Nigerian government to act swiftly to address their demands, warning that mere talk and unfulfilled promises will no longer be tolerated. As tensions rise, all eyes will be on how the Tinubu administration responds to these demands and whether it can avert further instability in the volatile oil producing region. You see, my people, this is what we are saying. The militants at it again. Now, Tinubu have to do something so that we won't experience any bad thing again in that region. So Tinubu, do the needful. You see, this is what we are saying again. Metewale publicly swear with Quran that he had no link with bandits. You see, Sani Shinkafi, a former governorship candidate in Zamfara State and ex-special advisor to SY Governor Bello Matawale, has warned the governor of the state, Dauda Lawal, to desist from sharing what he Shinkafi described as false allegations against fellow politicians from the state. According to him, some of the governor's actions depict a man who is ignorant of the law and afraid of the Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Metewale's rising profile. Shinkafi wants Lawal to clear his name over an alleged linked memo on his government's link with bandits that has gone viral on social media. Reports that a memo appeared on social media recently showing how the government allegedly paid bandits. In a counter allegation, Governor Lawal accused his predecessor of involvement in banditry activities. According to the governor, the minister was shielding bandits and keeping some of them in the Zamfara State Government House. He stated this on Wednesday in an interview with TVC, demanding that Metewale resigns his position as Minister of State for Defense, adding that such people are not fit to be in charge of the nation's security. In a statement he signed and made available to media on Friday under the Patriots for Peace and Social Development, Shinkafi urged members of the public not to be deceived by the governor. It has become necessary to set the record straight to ensure that members of the public will not be misled and deceived by the tissue of lies, political statement, and the power justification of the governor, who ought to be an embodiment of patriotism, the statement said. It has been the past time of Governor Lawal to rush to television stations to disparage Dr. Bello's. Metewale permanently agree that President Bola Tinubu appointed him the Minister of State for Defense against his wish, as if his myopic political interest should supersede national interest at a time of unprecedented security in the country. Metawalle, a devout Muslim, publicly held the Holy Quran in government house, Guzau, and swore that he had no link with bandits. The deputy governor, commissioner's special advisor, and the permanent secretary also took the same oath. It is unfortunate that Dauda Lawal would be on the national television station to blackmail him with impunity, leveraging his immunity as a serving governor, as if being a governor is a license to insult fellow citizens. In a flagrant show of executive rascality, Governor Lawal has displayed his medial aids as an unguarded attack dog, setting aside decency, decorum, and dignity expected of a governor, to the embarrassment of the good people of Zamfara State. It is obvious that Metawalle inherited armed banditry from the government of his predecessor, Senator Abdulaziz Yari. He set out to tackle it head-on, adopting Nitech'Sblog and non-kinetic approaches, which yielded positive results, leading to the voluntary surrender of over 5,000 locally made guns, general purpose machine equipments, and chains of ammunitions by repentant bandits, and default Yasakai in the presence of then Governor Bello Metawalle. My people, see what is happening in Nigeria. Problem here and there. You see, we are calling on God to come and save us from all this problem here and there. In your comment section, comment, say your opinion, subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.